We begin CBS 2 News at 11 with breaking news. A horrible accident on the Metro Red Line in downtown L.A. where at least one person has been hit.
Stu Mundell is live in Sky 2 with more. Stu, what can you tell us?
Well, Jeff, Sharon, we can tell you it happened out here at the Civic Center stop of the Metro Red Line, downtown Los Angeles, First and Hill. First responders came out here. Now, we know one person, critical condition, taken to a local hospital, but there were reports that there are multiple victims. Right now, they're still here on scene. We're trying to confirm that. We also know that there's going to be some interruption of rail service while this is going on, and you can see LAPD is going to be doing the investigation on how this accident happened. Train versus pedestrian on the Red Line this evening. Live in Sky 2 over downtown Los Angeles. I'm Stu Mundell. Back to you two in the studio.
All right, Stu, thanks very much. People are bundling up tonight, trying to stay warm as chilly temperatures and gusty winds grip the Southland. It is definitely feeling like winter, finally, all across Southern California. We have wind and frost advisories around the Southland tonight. CBS 2's Garth Kemp is tracking the cold conditions. But we begin with Nicole Comstock. She's live for us in Fontana tonight. Nicole.
Yeah, it's been windy all across the Inland Empire tonight, and out here in Fontana right now, you can see the wind blowing through the palm trees behind us. But you know what? Most of the people we spoke with tonight weren't so concerned with this wind. They were all talking about how cold it is outside. Another blustery night blew a cold chill through the Inland Empire, forcing people to bundle up before they headed out to start their holiday weekend.
Cold. Very cold. My face is freezing.
You know, being as cold as it is with the wind, it's like ice.
Warm gloves just weren't cutting it for Elijah Peck and his uncle Garrett Durbin.
So the wind chill is pretty bad, and it'll just get you to your bones.
They tried their best to warm up with a nice dinner in Fontana.
I got pasta.
Nice warm meal. Warm you up a little bit?
Yeah.
Inland valleys and lower deserts also have the potential for frost overnight as temperatures continue to drop and people out and about rush to get inside where it's warm.
I'm not a fan of the cold. That's why I like to live in California, but this wind makes it, it's like I felt like I need some leggings under my jeans.
Gusty winds in San Bernardino and Riverside counties are expected to be strong into Saturday and kick up dust, making for potentially hazardous driving conditions.
It's a little freezing cold when it comes on the wind. It just blows on you and it's like freezes your body. So that's why you always got to wear a hoodie or something on.
That's right. You definitely want to be bundled up if you plan on being outside tonight. Also, make sure you bring your pets indoors. And if you have any sensitive plants outside, you probably want to cover those up as well. Reporting live tonight in Fontana, Nicole Comstock, CBS 2 News.
Nicole, some good advice there. So how cold is it? Well, why don't we ask Garth? Garth?
Cold out there. For us, at least, 47 degrees right now. Winds are calm. Please bring your pets in. It's cold for them, too. And sensitive plants. Those are plants you need to speak to and reassure constantly. But nonetheless, bring them in. All right, 37% humidity, 2 points down there. Sharon, it's dry out there. So it feels cold, too. We have the winds going, no doubt about that. 21 Big Bear, 25 in the Lancaster. A lot of people in from back east probably laughing at us. But we got to tell people, for us in SoCal, this is what cold is. These would be daytime highs in some spots back east, but nonetheless, it's a really nice end of the month here. We'll have the whole forecast. Gets into the holiday coming up. Back to you guys.
All right, and so with news like that, you want to crank up your heater, right? Well, the gas company wants you to turn it down instead. There are concerns about the supply of natural gas here in Southern California. CBS 2's Tom Wade is in Porter Ranch, where the gas company has declared a dial-it-down alert. Tom?
Yes, that's right, Jeff. It's a spiffy new campaign, and you'll remember this is all because of 3 years ago. We had that big gas leak here in Porter Ranch when the gas company's equipment failed. Well, because of that, they want you to stay a little colder this winter.
I've been home an hour, and my headache is already back.
In Porter Ranch, the Aliso Canyon gas leak that erupted here 3 years ago is still an open wound for some residents. The leak has long been sealed, but folks like Bobby Maddow say they continue to have health issues.
I break out in rashes at least once a month when I'm home.
The ripple effects from the leak continue. Today, the gas company launched their new campaign, Dial It Down, asking folks to dial down their heaters to conserve gas. The company says their supplies are strained because the Public Utilities Commission restricts how they use the Aliso Canyon well in the wake of the massive leak.
Ask anyone who lives in the Porter Ranch area, we all found last winter when we turned on our heaters, the smell got worse.
And with temperatures not even sinking too low as of yet, if it really gets cold, dialing it down could make for a long winter. Some folks, though, are taking it all in stride.
Be mindful of what you're conserving, what you're using. Yeah, just being mindful, definitely.
So there is a great attitude, right? Well, SoCal Gas says they can still access the gas here at the Aliso Canyon well, but only after they've used their resources in their other storage facilities. Reporting live in Porter Ranch, I'm Tom Waite, CBS 2 News.
Some breaking news happening overseas. A massive 7.0 earthquake has struck the coast of the Philippines. The USGS is saying the earthquake happened about 120 miles southeast of the city of Davao. A tsunami threat has been issued for parts of the Pacific that were close to the earthquake. So far, there are no reports of any injuries or damage.
What a wild yacht heist in Newport Harbor. We were just getting video of a man who somehow got a hold of and took off with a 70-foot yacht on Christmas Eve. Take a look.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is crazy, dude. Hey, get out of the way. Back up, back up. No, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Back up. Go that way. Spin it around, spin it around. Spin it around. Get out of there, get out of there.
It could do some damage. Newport Beach police say that the gambler was off the Balboa Peninsula for the boat parade when a 24-year-old guy hopped on board, somehow got behind the controls, and yes, he collided with several other boats, damaged a dock before police finally got on board and stopped him. Police say that boat hijacker was drunk or high when he decided to do that. And you know what? He's still in jail tonight.
Tonight, the community of Newman came out for a candlelight vigil to honor slain police officer Ronil Singh. Bagpipes signaled the start of the somber event at the Civic Center in Newman. His wife attended with their baby. Friends and fellow officers spoke about Singh's commitment to his community. Investigators say Singh pulled over Gustavo Perez Arriaga for a suspected DUI early on Wednesday morning. That's when Arriaga allegedly shot Singh several times.
So the Stanislaus County Sheriff says Arriaga was living in this country illegally. And then he went on to blast California's so-called sanctuary laws. CBS 2's Lori Perez is live in our newsroom with more on the immigration controversy the officer's murder has ignited again. Lori?
Well, Jeff, the sheriff announced the suspect's arrest today at a very emotional press conference where heartbreak and anger mixed.
Why are we providing sanctuary for criminals, gang members?
A sheriff with overwhelming frustration, a brother with uncontrollable sadness.
There's a lot of people out there that misses him.
Both came together as law enforcement announced the arrest of 33-year-old Gustavo Perez Arriaga for shooting and killing Singh during a DUI stop on Wednesday. The sheriff says Arriaga is in the country illegally and has a record, characterizing him as a self-proclaimed gang member whom they caught today after surrounding a home outside of Bakersfield. They say he was headed back to Mexico. The sheriff slammed sanctuary state laws for keeping law enforcement from sharing information with the feds about Arriaga's 2 prior DUI arrests, a point he made as Officer Singh's brother wept.
Let's go back to Ron, an immigrant, immigrated here lawfully and legally to pursue his American dream. He achieved that goal, and his dream was taken from him. No. We shouldn't politicize it, but we have to have a conversation about restrictive legislation that puts our communities at risk.
In a tweet, the president connected the manhunt for Arriaga to the fight at the center of the government shutdown, posting, "Time to get tough on border security, build the wall." In a symbolic move, deputies who arrested the suspect used the handcuffs issued to Corporal Singh. In the newsroom, I'm Lori Perez. Back to you.
Thank you. The countdown is on to New Year's celebrations. That's why police and the CHP are going into maximum DUI enforcement. CBS 2's Hermela Aragawi is in Inglewood at a checkpoint tonight. Hermela.
Good evening. Well, let me show you the line. It looks like it's starting to back up again. You're looking at Manchester Street where it meets Kareem Court, and police tell us they expect about 1,000 cars to come through this checkpoint tonight. They'll be talking to every driver that comes through here, making sure that they have a valid driver's license, making sure they're not driving under the influence. If there's any suspicion of that, they'll be taking them into a checkpoint that is on Kareem Court, looking up their license number if they don't have the license, doing further sobriety checks if they have suspicion that they are driving under the influence. It's 4 days before the New Year's Eve celebrations, and so police tell us this checkpoint has a twofold purpose. One, it's about getting anyone off the street who may be driving under the influence, but also to educate people about the dangers and consequences of driving under the influence so that it's fresh on their minds going into the New Year's holiday. And police tell us it's not just alcohol they're talking about. They want to remind people that driving under the influence also means marijuana.
Before, we did not see a lot of impaired drivers under influence of marijuana. It was more alcohol related, but because it's legalized, more people are using marijuana and unfortunately getting behind the wheel and driving the vehicle, and it will have the same consequences and the same effects as alcohol. There's other options out there, you know, ride share, taxi, friends. So we really encourage, if you are going to be drinking, please do not drive.
This is where people will get pulled into for further questioning. Police tell us there are about a dozen officers that are here to conduct those sobriety checks. This checkpoint will be the last one of the year for the Inglewood Police Department. Reporting live in Inglewood, Hermela Argawi, CBS 2 News.
Hermela, thank you. It is like an amusement park fast pass, but for the DMV. 2 on Your Side takes a look at a startup company now offering you ways to beat the backup, but for a big price.
Plus, a goose shot with an arrow. Is there a connection to another case of animal cruelty in Orange County?
And missing for 4 years after a dog napping. The incredible story of how Shawnee, the Shih Tzu, made her way home.
And here's a look at the guests tonight on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.